Hello students, good day. I hope you all are fine. I am Narasa Bryan, your class 3 English teacher. Students, today we will continue our lesson, the restaurants from page number 12 to 15. Children, in the previous part, we read about a girl named Amna. She lived in an apartment with her mother and father. They both work hard and Amna goes to school and on weekend she goes to gymnastic classes and library. They all sit together in the evening and share all the things they have done or seen during the day and especially what they have eaten. Now let's continue our lesson. But before starting the reading, let's learn some new words and their meanings. The first word is shrugged. Shrugged. Its meaning is raise one's shoulder. Second word is menu. Menu. A list of dishes available in restaurant. Third word is landmarks. Landmarks. The meaning of landmarks is an easily seen object or place. Fourth word is dumplings. Dumplings. The meaning of dumpling is a small ball of dough. Number 5, piled. Piled. The meaning of piled is place things one on top of the other. The sixth word is groaned. Groaned. Make a deep sound of having pain. Seventh word is exotic. Exotic. The meaning of exotic is from a distant country. Dear children, let's read page number 12. Listen very carefully and keep your finger on your book. On other days, she would talk happily about the meal she had eaten, the roti and raita that I ate today were delicious. The roti melted away in my mouth. One day, Amna suddenly said, I have the same lunch every day, the same dinner most days, and I have never been to a proper restaurant. We should take you to a restaurant, Dad said. Which one would you like to go to? Asked Mum. Amna shrugged her shoulders. Her dad had an idea. I will bring home some menus next week and you can choose a restaurant to go to next Saturday. On Friday night, the family read through the menus. One restaurant served food from all over the world. Its menu had pictures of famous landmarks on the front. Amna chose that one and her parents explained all the different dishes to her. Students, on page number 12, which we read now, they are telling us that Amna loves to talk about her food which she ate, the roti and raita. But one day she said that every other day I have same dish for lunch and even for dinner. I have never been to a proper restaurant. So Amna's dad promised her that he will take her to the restaurant next weekend, means Saturday. Her mother asked, where will you like to go? Amna raised her shoulders. Her dad gave them the idea that I bring some menus you can select from that. On Friday night, they all sat and read all the menus. Amna was taking the names of the dishes, and the parents were explaining to her about the dish. They all were very happy. They talked excitedly about the big plates full of delicious food that Amna would be able to try. Amna did not eat much dinner that night because she was too excited. She read the menu before she went to bed. I can't decide whether to have the British fish and chips or the French chicken, she said to her mum. Her mum laughed and joked. Maybe you can have one of each thing on the menu. During the night, Amna had a dream. She walked into the restaurant with her parents and sat at a table covered in a smart white cloth. There was a big tray in front of her, and a team of waiters started putting food on it. Amna began to eat. First, she tried some delicious Chinese dumplings and then some spicy Italian meatballs. Amna was happily enjoying the food, but the waiters continued to bring her more and more dishes, each one piled high with amazing meals. Amna's mouth was full. Her stomach was full. Dear children, now on this page number 13, we see what happens. Amna was so excited to go tomorrow to the restaurant, so she did not eat much dinner that night. She again read the menu before going to bed and said to her mum that I can't decide what to have, British fish and chips or the French chicken. Her mother laughed and said that you can have all the things on the menu. That night when Amna went to sleep, she had a dream that she is in the restaurant with her parents, sitting on the table covered with white cloth. There is a big tray in front of her, and team of waiters start putting food in her plate. Amna liked the food and she started eating with some yummy Chinese dumplings and then some spicy Italian meatballs. Amna was enjoying the delicious food, but the waiters were bringing more food again and again and putting on top of one another. Amna's stomach was full and she wanted to stop eating. Now let's read ahead and see what happens. Amna's mouth was full, her stomach was full, and she wanted to stop eating. But the waiters kept bringing more and more food. Her parents, the restaurant owner, and her head teacher were all standing around the table saying, "Eat up, don't waste the food." And the food kept piling up, and Amna had to keep eating. Her stomach had swollen up like a balloon. It was starting to hurt. "No more, please, no more," she shouted. Suddenly, Amna woke up. Her bed covers were twisted around her and her hands were over her mouth. Her mother came into her room. Come on, get ready. We have a lot to do before your special treat, and I need your help. Mum, my stomach hurts, said Amna. You are probably hungry, replied Mum. Think of all the lovely things you can have at lunchtime. Amna groaned quietly and started to get ready. She ate a tiny breakfast and tried not to think about her dream as she helped her parents with the course. By lunchtime, she was very hungry and was still a bit worried. Oh God, children, see, Amna's stomach was full of food. On this page, page number 14, they are telling us that Amna was in her dream and was looking that her parents, restaurant owner and a head teacher are standing on her head. They are forcing her to eat everything and telling her again and again, don't waste the food. Her stomach was like a balloon now. And then Amna shouted, no more please, no more. As she said these words, she woke up. Her bed covers were crumpled and her hands were on her mouth. Her mother came in her room and said, Amna, get ready. Help me in some housework, then we will go for your special treat. Amna said, Mom, my stomach hurts. Her mother said, maybe you are hungry. She said, think of all the food you will have later at lunchtime. Amna made a sound of pain and started to get ready. She ate a little breakfast and helped her mom in the housework. By lunchtime, Amna was very hungry but was worried too. Students, now come to page number 15. At the restaurant, she looked at all the strange sounding names of the exotic dishes and listened to her parents talking about what they might have. Her parents seemed very happy and Amna did not want to ruin it for them. Then she saw something and smiled. When the waiters came to take their orders, Amna's father ordered a Moroccan stew and her mother chose the Russian specialty. And for you, madam? Asked the waiter. Amna said, I'd like my favorite rice and curry, please. Her parents looked surprised and then laughed. Excellent choice, madam, said the waiter. Children, when they reached the restaurant, Amna was looking each and everything around her and was hearing the different names of the dishes her parents were talking to have. Her parents was looking very happy and Amna did not want to spoil their mood. The waiter came to take the order. Her father ordered the Moroccan stew and her mother chose the Russian specialty. Then the waiter asked Amna, what should I bring for you, madam? Amna said, I will have my favorite rice and curry, please. Her parents looked at Amna surprisingly and then they laughed. Waiter said to Amna that, madam, you have ordered a very excellent dish, and then they enjoy the lunch. Children, you have your home task here. Answer the following questions. Where did Amna ask her parents to take her? Question number 2. what Amna saw in her dream. Question number 3. What did Amna and her parents order in the restaurant? Children, you have to do homework in school copy and submit it in the school office on every Wednesday from 9 to 11. Students, all the previous homework which we have given to you, you have to do that homework also in your school copy and then submit it in the school. You will get marks on your homework. Stay home, stay safe. God bless you all. Take care. Thank you.